Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. It is Wednesday. It is hump day for those of you that work Monday through Fridays. I am so glad that you're here today. Yay! So, I don't see that many people in chat. Actually, I see Mr. Snowpoopy Burn chat. So, I'm going to say hello to you right away. Hello! How are you? I hope you are doing well today. I'm glad to see you. Always love seeing your name in chat. I really, really do. So, let's start off with our poll. Today is National Talk Like Yoda Day. Feel the force flow through you as you speak like Yoda. With his unique backwards grammar style, this legendary Jedi Master is the epitome of quirky cool. So channel your inner Yoda and let the wisdom of the force guide your words. Well, really, and not every language is he speaking backwards. But in the American language or English language, he is. So, here we go. The reason I told you about Talk Like Yoda today because this is our poll today. I like this Yoda quote best. Great, great warriors. Wars not make one great. I cannot do Yoda. I'm not going to do him anymore. Do or do not. There is no try. Fear is the path to the dark side, and you must unlearn what you have learned. Actually, I need to change that to I'm gonna correct that one because that's not the correct uh, of way he said it. So it must actually be. I'm gonna change it right here midstream. Unlearn what you have learned, comma, you must. That is the actual um, quote. So we fixed it right there on stream because we could. But good morning, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. So let me go over to the YouTube side. Let me go ahead and post that so you guys could. And yes, I had to kind of edit some of the quotes because there was not enough space to do them completely. So let me go ahead and like it. Let me share this all over the world. Well, my world, huh? Well, what did I do? That was kind of silly. Let's see. Post this over in the Twix first. Go over to Threads. And let's post this over into the Threadosphere. And then we're going to go over to our Discord. Let's see, there we go. Let's go over here. Post here. We'll post here. And we will post here. There we go. Okay, so we are all posted up. So let's go back over here. So let's see. I said hello, good mornings. And here's a quote. I forgot this one. The most important quote. Feed the bear, you will. So that's our poll for today. So we are going to move on. Well, we have 5 people watching. Thank you. Thank you. If you could remember to hit that like button. And let's see, 3 of those, their favorite quote is do or do not. There is not. It probably should be there is no try, but I misspelled that. You guys get it. I'm not going to redo it because then you guys have to revote. Mm. And I hate it when I proofread it and then I still mess it up. We have Sashi. Hello, Sashi. I hope you are doing well this morning. So that's our poll for today. And today is Wednesday, the 21st. It is the 141st day of the year. We have 224 days remaining. Yeah, Master Yoda has given us many profound and magnificent quotes, but don't forget Admiral Akbar's famous quote, "It's a trap." Yes. And hello, name we cannot pronounce. I hope you are doing well today. Today is Talk Like Yoda Day, which I cannot do. And because it's Talk Like Yoda Day, not only do we have a poll, but we have this one meme. Um, I did not do all the Yoda memes today. Um, I did a different set of memes today. If stupid you are, speak you should not. That is my sage advice for today. So, oh my, it's a carp. It's a carp. Um, it's a carp, says Sashi. Snorterpoopus. Admiral Akbar is now employed by Starbucks. It's a frap. If you'd like to support me, you can support me on YouTube through Super Sticker, Super Chats, membership, and membership gifting. While any gift is greatly appreciated, it is not required. Our friend Clifton 3D. Clifton 3D is on Dadman's channel, um, usually every Friday, and sometimes he comes on the Wednesday show. He is not only a friend of our channel, but he is a friend. He has to get these laser treatment things. I do not understand a lot of it, but it's going to help him with a lot of stuff. They cost €100 each, and he needs 10 of them. And if you would like to help him out, either by contributing or sharing out this link, it would be greatly appreciated. So I was trying to type it while we were chatting. Gibson Go is the European version of a GoFundMe. So if you could, oops, I spelled that wrong. That is wrong. Dang it. Let me remove it. Oh, that's wrong. I'm trying to remove it. Why would it not let me remove it? Let me try typing that in again. Here we go. Sashi, oh, here in reference to this. I prefer the stupid to speak. Makes it easier to identify them. And we have a Simply Steve saying, Yoda soda, have some you will. LOL. And hey, to all the creatures of the galaxy far, far away. And hello to you, Simply Steve. Glad to see you today. If Admiral Akbar is part of a training war games, would that make him the Squid Games? Hmm. Actually, calamari is squid. Um, but so it says calamari are not squid. It is actually squid. They are octopi. So let's octopi until things are inked. Neighbor cannot pronounce says, I the only one that was disappointed when George Lucas in the prequels made Yoda have a lightsaber dueling? A 30 centimeter high creature with a lightsaber seems a little stupid. How can you be deaf with ears like that? Oh wait, never mind. Wrong franchise. And we have a Fallout Dave. Hello to you, Dave. I hope you are doing well this morning. Uh, okay, doke. So we've talked about that. We've talked about that. And guess what, everybody? We're starting with our puzzle. I hope you all are well today. It's puzzle time. Puzzle time. Puzzle time. So let's do that. Let's do this. And let's take off this banner so that we can see everything so much better. Now I'm really puzzled. So let's go ahead and start our puzzle. So here we go. Let's see. The word I want to do today is, let's see. I don't know what this word means, but we're going to see if it's actually a word. This word. It is a word. Mace Windu was supposed to have a white lightsaber, but Samuel Jackson said to George Lucas, "Pip my lightsaber," hence the purple color. Afraid of this puzzle? No, you will be. You will be. Mon the Calamari, not to be confused with Tasak, a Quarren who was nicknamed Squidhead. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mrs. Uh, love you. Have a great stream. Hints here for a few. And Betty says, that's your moment of a nerd for the morning. You are welcome. And thank you. And the force is strong with Miss Dadman walking. He wanted purple because when they did the big fights, you'd know which one is him. Hey, that works. Oh, Penny says, hugs, Mr. and Mrs. Dadman. Been on the cell with a chase fraud alert. Oh, that is always fun. That is always fun. I hope you get it resolved. I hope you get it resolved. And yes, may the farce be with you. And with some hellos. And Demon says to Penny, oh boy, we know that feeling. There was a while there that somehow our one card kept getting compromised and we couldn't figure out what it was. So we have an E and an A. The A is in the fourth spot and the E is not in the second. Um, let's see, what other day is it today? Today is National Memo Day. Um, each year on May 21st, we recognize National Memo Day, and we is National Day Calendar. If you forget, we send you a reminder. We sent you a reminder last night on social media. A memo, short for memorandum, is a document or other communication intended to inform a group of people about a specific topic. Usually used in an office setting, memos serve a variety of purposes. A memo may be a note, email, or other record made for future use. It is produced as a written message, especially in business or diplomacy. These missives also have gained a bad reputation by slipping into the wrong hands. In the modern world, that means shared infinitely on social media. When the message contains proprietary business information, state secrets, or passionate opinions, memos are usually best kept out of print. This observance aims to reduce the number of memos issued in a workplace. It also hopes the memo writers keep their messages brief and to the point. Okay, so National Memo Day. Let me see. Trying to see where we ended off. Show me your lightsaber. I will judge me by my lightsaber. Do you? And we have Connie. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Good morning to you. These aren't the words you're looking for, said while waving his hand. We have some good and social meme O's. Let's see. Mr. Angel, my favorite Yoda quote is rumors of Yoda partying hard with Twilight girls. Not true, they are. Sith propaganda, this is. And hello, Mr. Angel. Hello, hello. That man, short memos in my office. Mimoos. What cows leave went away from the farm. LOL. Let's see. Yoda denies existence of leaked video categorically. Deep fake it is. Sweat Yoda does. And Mr. Angel says, hi, y'all. Let's see where we at. And we have a Curtis Selby. Howdy, folks. Heading out the door to do the job. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Curtis. I hope you have a wonderful day at work. Luke, have I told you about the old trilogy before the George Lucas corrupted his own vision? before the dark times. Okie doke. Does anybody have any idea what this word is? Hmm. How about pleat? Pleat. It's not pleat, but there is an EA there. Clear. Can't be an L now, Dave. Great. It's true. Well, can't be a great because of the T. The EA has to be in the third and fourth spots. The EA has to be in the third and fourth spots. How about bread? Bread. It's not bread, but there is an R. And then we have the word swear. Could not be great because there was a T, cannot be a T at the end. How about swear? Swear. It's not swear, but there is a S at the beginning and an EAR at the end. Smear. Smear. Is it smear or is it sneer? It can't be spear because we have no P. It was smear. 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 And now we have an H and an L. The H cannot be at the beginning, and the L cannot be in the second spot. I swear this puzzle confusing. It is. Sometimes it is, Simply Steve. Sometimes it is. Um, okay, I need a patch for that day. It's international. It's a silly celebration, it seems like. And this is from nationaltoday.com. The holiday was created by Thomas and Ruth Roy of Wellcat Holidays and Herbs. It's a day of imagination and creativity. A day to think up all the fun ways in which patches can be used in our everyday life. Though it's pretty cut and dried what patches are often used for this holiday, it encourages us to think outside the box and chart new paths of creativity. The word patch connotes different things depending on the context in which it is used. It can be used as a verb or a noun. According to Cambridge Dictionary, a patch means a small area that is different in some way from the area that surrounds it. A local area within which someone works, a small piece of material sewn or stuck over something to cover it, a small piece of cloth with words or a picture on it. As a verb, it can refer to the act of connecting two elements together or the act of placing a patch on something. Nevertheless, the idea behind I Need a Patch Day is to creatively imagine how patches can be used other than the regular way people think of them. So get creative. So I need a patch for that. Okie dokie. That's a silly holiday, is it not? Silly celebration. A sneer is a contorted smile or scornful face. You are right. I sneer at you. I sneer in your general directions. Let's see. Let me see where we're at here. So let's see, we have the word holly. Let's see if the word holly is here. Oh, the H can't be at the beginning. Um, talking about Speak Like Yoda Day, we have a lot of Star Wars comments in because that was part of our poll. And we have um, Mr. Angel asking, how did you get so old, Yoda? And Snorterpoopa say, and then the dark side was seduced by Darth Kennedy and succumbed to the dark side. And talking like Yoda, strict diet of humans, healthy it is. And Snorterpoopa says, yum, 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 yum. How about the word ghoul? G-H-O. Oh, there's no U. There is no U. That would have been a good one, too. And Mr. Angel says a Sith kebab. Mmm, extra crispy. And Snorpoo says, yum, 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 yum. There's no U. It cannot be, there has to be an H. So it can't be golly. No U. Well, there should be a U. I'm sorry there's no U. Let's see. What could this be? You hear a noise like a stomach growling? The only noise that I hear is my computer. Let me listen. Give me 1 second. The only thing I hear is the clicking of my mouse. I don't hear anything. Okay, maybe that whole scenario is because neighbor could not pronounce says, okay, who's making that noise? It's like a stomach growling. So she says, can't be me. I've already had dinner. Mr. Angel says, I'm pretty hungry. My apologies. I'll put another Sith on the barbecue. And he goes, hooray, I'm hearing things now. Hallucinations have gotten audio. I'm sorry. There might have been a noise. I just could not hear it. So let's see. What could this word be? There is an H and an L, and they're not at the beginning of the word. Hmm. And Sashi asks, what sides are recommended to go with barbecued Sith, Mr. Angel? I'm trying to think of this word, guys. Didn't think that was a word. Anakin, wow, these colors of the Force are far out, man. Yoda, too many death sticks you smoke. Help me with this word. I have no idea. Mr. Angel says, I might be hungry for hamburgers. Setting course to Hamburg, Germany. Wait, while I'm there, I can pick up some Frankfurters too. It's not a word. Apparently, I'm not good at this word game either, Buddy. Buddy says I'm not good at the word game. Oh, well, our poll is pretty good. We have a little over half of the votes are for do or do not. There is no try. The next one is Great Warrior. Wars not make one great. And then fear is the path to the dark side is third. And unlearn what you have learned you must is in fourth place. I have no idea. I have no idea what I have no idea. The H cannot be at the beginning of the word. That is our only thing. And the only vowel is an O and sometimes Y. I'm just making up words, hoping maybe. I know, but it's not in the game because it's green. Huh. How about lynch? That's a wonderful word name we cannot pronounce. There we go. And it was lynch. Yay! Thank you. Then we have a WET and an L. The L is not in the first or second spot. The W is not in the second. The E is not in the second and third. And the T is not at the end. So it cannot be owlet. OWLET. It cannot be that word. It is International Tea Day. International Tea Day is celebrated every year on May 21st. On this day, tea lovers unite in celebration of their favorite beverage. International Tea Day also promotes ways to sustain the production and consumption of tea. We can also learn of the importance of tea in combating hunger and poverty. You might be surprised to know that tea is the most loved beverage for millions worldwide. Every second, people consume 25,000 cups of tea, meaning more than 2 billion cups of tea are consumed per day. So, International Tea Day. That was from nationaltoday.com. Towel. 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 And Mr. Angel says steamed hut in spice sauce. Um, Jedi fricassee, mashed sand people puree, maybe a twilight sorbet as dessert. That is when asked what sides go with, somewhere it says what sides go with barbecued Sith. Trying to find a, let's see. Um, we have the word towel. Tea is for the English and sick people. Coffee is the norm, says name we cannot pronounce. And Sashi says Malaysia has the largest tea plantation in Southeast Asia. And Miss James says, I love Indian chai, um, which is stronger than coffee in a way. So let's see if the word it is tau. Then we have an E. Oh, we have three vowels, an A, an E, and the U. And those are the only letters we have. The E is can only be in the first or last spot. The A cannot be in the fourth, and the U cannot be in the fifth spot. Duh. How about quake? Quake. It is not quake, but the E is at the end. Um, let's see. Today, according to days of the year, is World Meditation Day. When the world around you is ensconced in madness and you can't quite seem to find a moment of peace in the storm of the day, it's time to step back and remember those blissful moments as a child when we merely lost ourselves in the world. World Meditation Day is a call to the world to take time to participate in this millennia old practice and clear our minds, remembering that we are people first and workers second. I'm turning on a fan if you hear a fan sound. So, World Meditation Day. So, let's see. Vague. Oh, that's a good word. That's the Bow Tea Plantation is a tourist destination. You can visit it. They have a website for it. Oh, how cool is that? Let me. Well, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, here is Sashi talking about that website. Um, here is a link to the plantation. I'll also put that in our Discord under websites to check out. So let's see what word vague did I did not type in that word. I was vague, wasn't I? Vague. It is vague. That was the first word by Fallout Dave. And so we used the vague. And Mr. Angel has to go eat, have fun, enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. So we have a, oh wow, we can use all these letters here. We have a B-U and then the Y-E-R, buyer. Then we have an E in the fourth spot and then an R-Y-I and an L. Let's see. Today is Cool Sword Day. Made of iron, steel, or other metals, and often decorated with various precious jewels or filigree, swords of the past were much more than just weapons. They were masterpieces of craftsmanship. And even today, though not often seen or used in real life, the artistry of sword making and sword fighting continues to hold a dear place in many people's hearts and in their fantasy stories. Cool Sword Day brings a bit of attention to this unique weapon that represents so much more. How can you celebrate this day? Okay, you can host a cool sword party. Um, get some friends together who appreciate the nuances of swords and host a little party in honor of this day. Encourage them to bring their swords if they have them, and perhaps dress up as their favorite sword wielding character. You can attend sword fighting school, or you can watch some films with cool swords. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, Conan the Barbarian, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and Percy Dragon. Percy Dragon. I was reading the top line above. Percy Jackson. Oh my gosh. So cool sword day. So let's see. And let's see, we have please no tofu tea. And we have the word Riley. Riley, and it was Riley. Then we have hiker. Then we have an S and then a U in the fourth spot, and an R, a C, and a B. Yes, someone said tofu. Sorry, name we cannot pronounce. Okay, so Sashi says because you said the word tofu and you complained, he's going to post another one. Um, let's see. Um, so it's tofu and long beef stir fry. For those of you who love tofu. And this is from the website Malaysian Chinese Kitchen. And this long being, oh, let's make a little thingy here. Duplicate. Let's close this. And let's show this picture. And there's the name of it right there. Long beans and tofu stir fry. So let me try to find the recipe here. Do they not have the recipe? Okay. Here it is. Let me put this over here. There's the link to it. Let me go into Discord and put it under recipes. There we go. Yummy. And I have one more spot to put it while you're looking at that wonderful. So you need extra firm tofu, vegetable oil, garlic, fermented chili bean curd, long beans, like long green beans, um, cut in about 2-inch lengths, water, and some fermented chili bean curd liquid from the jar. Um, you brown the tofu, and then you, over some vegetable oil, you add the garlic, fermented chili bean curd, fry and mash the bean curd with a spatula until fragrant. You add the long beans and stir fry until they're coated with the fermented chili bean curd. You add water, turn up the stove to medium, place on the lid and uh, um, on the fry pan for 3 minutes. You open the lid, you add the fried tofu and fermented chili bean curd liquid. You stir it to mix. You cook it for another 3 minutes. You turn off the stove and transfer the vegetables to a serving dish. It's that simple. It is that simple. And it said that, let me find the top of this, that it is tasty, served with steamed rice or plain congee. So that is our recipe. Looks really good. And for Cool Sword Day, all swords are cool. Jedi swords, no lightsabers, yes. I don't know if sword fighting is called fencing. Well, I was really kind of dueling. It is could be called fencing also. Also could be called swordsmanship, sword fight, or sword play. So it is. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to see. There's a lot of places here. Um, Professional sword fighting is called fencing. So the use of a sword, epee foil, or saber for attack. Huh. So I don't know what it's called with a broadsword, though. So I don't know. I tried to find the answer to your question, name we cannot pronounce, and I cannot find it. Fencing should be the word for building fences, not sword fight, says name we cannot pronounce. Swords, how about the sword of, I cannot say that word, so I put it up here so you could see it. We have the word scrub here now in our comments. Scrub, whoops, by Simply Steve and Fallout Dave and Simply Steve said the green beans in that picture look like they went directly from garden to wall. They do, they look delicious. And English is indeed a strange language. Melee, perhaps, with broadswords. We have a WA in the second and third, and a T, and then there is an I. Let's see, National Strawberry and Creams Day. We today we combine two favorites for a celebration. Fresh strawberries and homemade whipped cream is a must when strawberries are in season. They're a perfect, refreshing, light snack on a beautiful, warm day. Yeah, today is a National Strawberry Season. Today is now strawberry picking time here in the United States, and we have actually farms that are called You Pick 'em, and you go there and you can pick whatever strawberries you want. That was from National Day Calendar. Await. I await your response. Await. Then we have an L and A, and then there is an I, and an S and a P. Today is True Beauty Inside Out Day. It's aimed at motivating women and young girls to appreciate their individualism and unique quality and traits, and not be swayed by the media on how a woman's beauty should be measured. This holiday stresses the need to reject the media's standards of physical beauty. These days, highly impressionable kids are exposed to false standards of exterior beauty through advertisements, glossy magazines, films, television shows, as well as the internet. And a lot of what they don't realize is a lot of this print media or even on social media, they're filters. They're not even what the people really look like. Sometimes they slim down their waist, they take away um, uh, any quote imperfections that they think. And so it's not even what you're looking at is not even real. So, yes, let's be aware of that. Not let our self esteem and our beauty standards be delegated by what we see in the media. Lapis says Snortopupus. Oh, wait, Sashi said HEMA is a long sword technique, stands for Historical European Martial Arts. Oh, very interesting. So we have lapis from Snortopupus, follow Dave, Simply Steve. I think fencing describes a rapier style sword fight, but I'm not sure. Maybe it has to do with the finesse and style of rapiers instead of clunky, powerful blows of medieval blades. Yes, I loved it when Jamie Lee Curtis did a layout in a fashion magazine, and she wore a swimsuit, and um, had like a before they did everything, and then her just untouched photograph, and to show that it's not real. It's not real. They shave off a little bit of your hips. They any dimples or anything that shouldn't be dimpled, they do. Yeah. So we have World Fish Migration Day. Um, this takes place every alternate year, and it's the year to do it. It's a global celebration that creates awareness about the importance of migratory fish and free flowing rivers. On this day, ornithological organizations all over the world coordinate their events around the common theme of connecting fish, rivers, and people. The day seeks to improve the public understanding of the importance of migratory fish. It also encourages citizens to take action toward the protection of freshwater fish. And that was from nationaltoday.com. That was, sorry. Um, and the word is girly, correct? And in honor of Talk Like Yoda Day, heavy filtering they do. Look as good as Yoda, they do not. And it was girly. Thank you, Simply Steve. And Snortopoopas loves it when the fish migrate into his paws. Yum, 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 yum. And yes, name we cannot pronounce. Photoshopping, making plain women into supermodels since 1990. And here's some music, an older one, recently performed on the channel First Take, Hikara Utada, First Love. Okay, well, let's go look that up. As always, I let you guys know that I have not vetted these. Um, so be aware. There is that. And on Discord, we have our little music section now. I have one with music, one for laughs, and just other websites. So there we go. So let's see. We have the word SNUCK, snuck, from Sashi, from Simply Steve. Snucks? Where? Be a bear and be aware. So we have an LAKE and a ZXF and a J available. Uh, Today is International Customer Support Day. It's an annual event dedicated to recognizing the efforts and contributions of customer support professionals worldwide. Whether you're an individual customer, part of an organization, or a customer support professional yourself, here are some meaningful ways to mark this special day. You can express your appreciation. You can recognize exceptional support. If someone gives you exceptional customer support, let them know. Um, there's customer support has readily been um, joked about. Customer no support. There's no service. Um, and sometimes I agree with that, but sometimes you get a fantastic um, person to help you, and it just makes it wonderful. And it says, behind every great product or service, there's a superhero like team of friendly helpers, sometimes ready to save the day and put a smile on your face. And I will also say, sometimes some of the people that call are butt heads. So don't be a butt head. It can only be, yes, unicorn flakes. So flake. Sashi says it's mostly Japanese. They could be cussing to high heaven, and most wouldn't know. Talking about the music. Yes, I I joke about that. I listen to a lot of non-English speaking music, and I'm like, I don't know what they're saying. They could be, worshiping a butter. They could be worshiping anything, and I wouldn't know. But I like the beat and I like the sound, so I listen to it. But yes, who knows what they're saying, Sashi? And yes, the word was flake. Marketing says the customer is always right. Sales staff, however, know that the customer is rarely right. I think that's a very bad practice saying the customer is always right, um, because then you get crazy customers. So we have weird, weird, is it not? And then we have an L, an I, and then there's an R in the fourth spot, and then there is an A and a B. We have a National Red Cross Day, National American Red Cross Founders Day. It marks the anniversary of the American Red Cross. Like many women during the American Civil War, Clara Barton rolled up her sleeves, bandaged and nursed wounded soldiers. Following the war in 1869, she traveled to Europe and for several years volunteered her time working with the International Red Cross during the Franco-Prussian War. Upon returning to the United States, she was determined to bring the Red Cross to America. The American Red Cross is a humanitarian organization that provides assistance in the United States. It is the designated affiliate of the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. It's headquartered in Washington, D.C., and is governed by volunteers. In addition to domestic disaster relief, the American Red Cross also offers services in 5 other areas. It has community service to help the needy, communication services and comfort for military members and their families, the collection, processing, and distribution of blood and blood products, education programs on preparedness, health, and safety, and international relief and development programs. So, National American Red Cross Founders Day. And we only have one uh, celebration left, and that's not going to be until we um, do our means. So the customer is always delicious, says Nordapubis, and we have the word Libra, and that is correct. And we have an EN, and there is an O, and that's all we have. Yeah, just imagine in that case coming into the store and declaring everything in the store belongs to me. Sell staff, dang it, he's right. Snorty, put that customer down, says Simply Steve. They may be delish, but they do provide us with sales. And Comic Relief Crusader says, I lurk, therefore I am. Thank you for lurking, CRC. Appreciate it. I think that motto, the customer is always right, has created some monster consumers and with unreasonable demands. And I think it puts that front staff sometimes in an awkward position. So we have an E and an N in the second and third, and then there's an O, and that's all we have. We have a Z, an X, and a J. Looks like the O can be in any spot. So blank EN blank blank. Xenon, Xenon. And that is correct. And thank you, Simply Steve. Then we have O, P, H, M, and C with none of the letters where they go. I'm just going to let that look there. I know what the word is. Let me see if, yep, someone got it right away. Chomp. Chomp. Then we have a union. Then we have brown. We have newly. We have story. We have noisy. We have leader. We have hunky. The rest of these are basically just fill in the blanks. We have glean, gist. What does that word mean? I'm going to look that word up. I do not know the pronunciation. Geist. It's a ghost or apparition, a spirit. It also says it is a German noun with a significant degree of importance in German philosophy. It can roughly be translated into three English meanings: ghost, spirit, and mind or intellect. Hmm, Geist. So we have the word Geist. I had to look that one up. Spirit or ghost. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're kind of gliding now into these words. It's like a ghost, a spirit. You guys, you got it. You had it. I should have just asked you. Frame, tiled. These are all like already in here. So we have a ULT at the end with an E and an X. The E cannot be in the second spot, so it's exalt. We have A and then a PI in the third and fourth. The S cannot be in the fifth spot, so the S has to be here. Aspic. We have carrot. And our last word, PE. What could this one be? Penny. Do you have any idea what this word can be? Hey, Penny. Penny. What could this word be? Does anybody have an idea what this word can be? I think we need to ask Penny, don't you? Huh. Yes. Yes, for Penny. Penny is our last word. Penny, you're in the puzzle. Yay! And we have completed our puzzle today. It took us 51 minutes to do it. We have smear. Um, let's see. Let me move the cursor so we can see this here. We have a smear, lynch, talvag, buyer, Riley, hiker, scrub. Await, lapis, girly, snuck, flake, weird, libra, xenon, chomp, union, brown, newly, story, noisy, leader, hunk, glean, geist, frame, tiled, exalt, aspic, carrot, and penny. Yay! We got it. We have solved this puzzle. Thank you, everybody, for helping us with the puzzle. It was a fun today. I like that puzzle. I like that puzzle. But let's see. Once again, I'm going to say if you like what you see and you would like to support, you can on YouTube through Super Sticker, Super Chats, memberships, or membership gifting. While it is not required, it is greatly appreciated. And now it is time for birthdays. A penny for your thoughts? Would you care for change back? I know. My thoughts are not worth a penny. My thoughts are not worth a penny at all. So I want to thank the 10 people that are watching. I want to thank let me look here, the 9 people who have liked. Somebody forgot to hit that like button. And the 14 people that have voted in the poll. The do or do not, there is no try is in first, even though I mistyped that. We have Great Warrior. Wars not make one great. is our second place. Our third place is Fear is the Path to the Dark Side. And our fourth place is Unlearn What You Have Learned, You Must. So that is our poll. It's doing a well there for Talk Like Yoda Day. Lots of words they are, Yoda has to say. So yes, it is birthday time, and so let's go on. If your birthday's today, happy birthday to you. Our first birthday recipient is the Notorious B.I.G. He died at the age of 24. He was an American rapper. He was rooted into the New York rap scene and gangsta rap traditions. He is widely considered one of the greatest rappers of all time. He became known for his distinctive, laid back lyrical delivery, offsetting his lyrics' often grim content. His music was usually semi autobiographical, telling of hardship and criminality, but also of debauchery and celebration. His With two posthumous albums released, his certified U.S. sales exceeded 28 million copies, including 21 million albums. Rolling Stone called him the greatest rapper that ever lived, and Billboard named him the greatest rapper of all time in 2015. The Source magazine also named him the greatest rapper of all time in its 150th issue. And in 2006, MTV ranked him at number 3 on their list of the greatest MCs of all time, calling him possibly the most skillful ever on the mic. In 2020, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We have Plato. Plato, we're not really sure how old he is. He was a ancient Greek philosopher of the classical period who is considered a foundational thinker in Western philosophy and an innovator of the written dialogue and dialectic forms. Okay. We have Mr. T. Mr. T. I pity the fool. He's an American actor, a retired professional wrestler, known for his roles as a B.A. Baracus on the television series The A Team and boxer Clubber Lang in the third Rocky film. He is known for his distinctive hairstyle inspired by Mandinka warriors in West Africa, his copious gold jewelry, his tough guy persona, and his catchphrase, I pity the fool, first uttered as Clubber Lang in Rocky III. It was then turned into a trademark used in slogans and titles like the reality show I Pity the Fool, which was in 2006. He is 73 years old today. Yes. And yes, it was not Play-Doh. It is Plato. You are correct, Simply Steve. And we have our I pity the fool. I just put these up because I want to say them over and over again. I pity the fool. Mr. T was like Logan Paul, not really a wrestler, but did okay in WrestleMania 1 and 2. And as Yoda would say, a pity the fool. Do I? Uh, We have Raymond Burr. He's a Canadian actor. He played title roles in the television series Perry Mason and Ironside. He was also in Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. He had a role in the 1956 film Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and he reprised that role in Godzilla 1985. He won Emmy Awards for his acting in Perry Mason, and he had 26 Perry Mason TV movies. His second TV series, Ironside, earned him 6 Emmys and 2 Golden Globe nominations. He is ranked at number 44 of the 50 greatest TV stars of all time by TV Guide magazine in 1996. And he passed away at the age of 76 years old. Perry Mason got injured and became Perry Ironside Mason, LOL. Interview. What's your prediction for the fight? Clubber Lang, my prediction. Interviewer, yes, your prediction. Clubber Lang, pain. And that was from Mr. T here. That was from Mr. T. And Snortopoopa says, no relation to Raymond Burr. We have Faruza Balk. She is an actress, musician, and visual artist known for her portrayals of distinctive characters, often with a dark edge and goth girl personas. She made her film debut as Dorothy Gale in Return to Oz. That's the other film she's been in is Valmont, Gas, Food, Lodging, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, The Craft, The Island of Dr. Moreau, American History X, The Water Boy, Almost Famous, Deuces Wild, Wild Tigers I Have Known, Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. She's also been in the TV adaptation of The Worst Witch, in the show Ray Donovan's, and Paradise City. And she is 51 years old today. A scary person. She was in Return to Oz and The Craft and played the girlfriend in Waterboy. And Buddy says, I did not realize that was her in Return to Oz. Return to Oz was um, if I remember correctly, a little scary. We have Taylor Sheridan, an American writer, producer, director, and actor, best known as the co-creator of the television series Yellowstone and its prequels 1883. He has written several films, including the screenplay for Sicario, Hell or High Water, and also the film Wild River. He portrayed Danny Boyd and Veronica Mars. He was also in the series Sons of Anarchy, Tulsa King, and Landman. He was inducted into the Texas Cowboy Hall of Fame in 2021 and inducted into the Texas Business Hall of Fame in 2024. He's an honorary graduate of Texas Christian University. So Taylor Sheridan, and he is 55 years old today. Simply, Snorty says simply, Steve, wild tigers I've ever known. Known any tigers? Snorter Poopa says, only socially. We have Nick Cassavetti. He was an actor, director, and writer. He directed such films as She's So Lovely, John Q, The Notebook, Alpha Dog, and My Sister's Keeper. Some of his acting credits include uncredited role in House Husbands, as well as in The Wraith, Face Off, and Below. And his father is John Cassavetti, and he is 66 years old today. Nick Cassavetti. Judge Reinhold, an actor, he is best known for his work in Hollywood films during the 80s. He starred in several popular films such as Stripes, Fast Time at Ridgemont High, and Ruthless People. He also co-starred in all of the Beverly Hills Cops series and the Santa Claus franchise. And he is 68 years old today. Judge Reinhold. We have Lisa Edelstein, an actress known for playing Dr. Lisa Cuddy on the Fox medical drama series House. She also was in the Bravo series Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. And she is 59 years old today. And Stripes was his breakout movie. We have Robert Montgomery, an actor, director, and producer. He began his acting career on stage. Um, he was in the film The Big House, Night Must Fall, Here Comes Mr. Jordan, uh, which he played Joe, the boxer mistakenly sent to heaven. Um, he drove ambulances during World War II. Um, and when the United States entered the war, he enlisted in the Navy and was present at the invasion at Normandy. After the war, he returned to Hollywood, where he worked in both films and later in television. He was the father of actress Elizabeth Montgomery, and he died at the age of 77 years old. And whoops, Dr. Cuddy was so hot to me, says the comic relief uh, crusader. And yes, father of Elizabeth Montgomery. We have Richard Hatch, an American actor and writer. He is best known for his role as Captain Apollo in the original Battlestar Galactica television series. He is also widely known for his role as Tom Zarek in the reimagined Battlestar Galactica. Oh, really? I got to look and see. You're right. Both of um, Montgomery's wives were named Elizabeth too. How confusing. Almost a little bit like George Foreman there, naming everybody George. You know what? I think that okay, it just this whole oinking thing you guys were talking about earlier in the show. I think it was my phone, a text notification, and it's a duck, but it could have sounded like a, um, it could have sounded like a pig. That's all I can. Sorry, that has been mulling around in the back of my head. And yes, Apollo, BSG, and Apollo. Yes, the duck has gone to the pigs. Let's see. We have Ronald Isley, an American singer, songwriter, and record producer. He was the lead singer and founding member of the family music group the Isley Brothers. And he is 84 years old today. A phone, okay. Yes, talking about my text notification, the duck has gone to the pigs. A phone that makes duck sound sounding like a pig. Yep, makes sense. Leo Sayer, an English Australian singer songwriter. He's been active since the early 1970s. He's been an Australian citizen and resident since 2009. Um, his hit song in 1978, You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, it became a Grammy Award winner as the year's best rhythm and blues song. His first 7 UK hit singles reached the top 10, a feat first accomplished by his first manager, Adam Faith. His songs have been sung by other notable artists, including Cliff Richard, Richard Daltrey, and Three Dog Night. And he is 77 years old. And yes, Duck had to get voice work as a pig after getting fired from Aflac. Yes. We have Andrei Sakharov, a Soviet physicist and Nobel Peace Prize laureate. He was awarded for his in 1975 for emphasizing human rights around the world. Although he spent his career in physics, in the Soviet program of nuclear weapons, he oversaw the development of thermonuclear weapons. Sakharov also did fundamental work in understanding particle physics, magnetism, and physical cosmology. He is mostly known for his political activism for individual freedom, human rights, civil liberties, and reforms in the Soviet Union, for which he was deemed a dissident and faced persecution from the Soviet establishment. In his memory, the Sakharov Prize was established and awarded annually by the European Parliament for people and organizations dedicated to human rights and freedom. And he passed away at the age of 68 years old. We have Buddy Cox, a former professional baseball third baseman and manager in the MLB. He played for the New York Yankees and managed the Atlantic Braves and Toronto Blue Jays. He is a member of the National Basketball Hall of Fame and has recorded a 100 win season 6 times, a record matched only by Joe McCarthy. Bobby Cox, 84 years old today. I think I said Buddy earlier. I meant Bobby. Jonathan Hyde, an actor. He is probably perhaps best known for his roles as Herbert Arthur Runcible Cadbury in the comedy film Richie Rich. He was also in the film Jumanji, Titanic. He also was in the Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, Anaconda, The Mummy, and the FX TV series The Strain. And he is 77 years old to me. 77 years old to me? To me, 77. I've got to quit reading comments while I am talking because it translates into my brain and I say them both together. 77 years old. I'm sorry I mispronounced words, Steve. I do my best. We have Olivia Olson, an actress, singer-songwriter, and writer. She is known for her voice roles in as Vanessa Doofenshmirtz in Phineas and Ferb, and she also played Marceline the Vampire Queen in Adventure Time. She also played the character of Joanna in the film Actually, and let's see what else. She wrote a graphic novel, Marcy and Simon. So Olivia Olson, 33 years old today. We have Peggy Cass, an American actress, comedian, game show panelist, and announcer. She played the role of Agnes Gooch in the stage and film versions of Auntie Mame, where she won a Tony Award. She is best known as one of the resident panelists on To Tell the Truth from 62 to 68 and from 69 to 78. And also in 1990. And she died at the age of 74 years old. We have Marcel Brewer. He's a modernist architect and furniture designer. He designed the Wesley chair, which is that, and also the Kestner chair, which the New York Times have called some of the most important chairs of the 20th century. As an architect, his works include art museums, libraries, college buildings, office buildings, and residences. Many are in a brutalist architect style, including the former IBM Research and Development Facility, which was the birthplace of the first personal computer. He is regarded as one of the greatest innovators of modern furniture design and one of the most influential exponents of international style. Yeah, we should thank IKEA for taking inspiration from him. LOL. Yes. Elizabeth Fry, sometimes referred as Betsy Fry. She was an English prison reformer, social reformer, philanthropist, and Quaker. She was a major driving force behind new legislation to improve the treatment of prisoners, especially female inmates, and as such has been called the angel of prisons. She was instrumental in the 1823 Jails Act, which mandated sex segregation of prisons and female wardens for female inmates to protect them from sexual exploitation. She kept extensive diaries in which she wrote explicitly of the need to protect female prisoners from rape and sexual exploitation. In commemoration of her achievements, she was depicted on the Bank of England a £5 note that was in circulation from 2002 until May 2017. So Elizabeth Fry passed away at the age of 65 years old. We have Wilhelm Einthoven, a Dutch medical doctor and physiologist. He invented the first practical electrocardiograph, or ECG, or EKG. In 1895, he received the Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. or Medicine in 1924 for it. Um, and he died at the age of 67 years old. We have Kevin Shields. He was the lead vocalist and guitarist of the alternative rock band My Bloody Valentine. He is he established he was let me see, a pioneering figure in the shoegaze genre. I don't know what that is. A subgenre of indie and alternative rock characterized by its ethereal mixture of obscured vocals, guitar distortion and effects, feedback, and overwhelming volume. Let's see, he has been featured in several publication best of lists, including Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Guitarists, Spin's 100 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. Multiple musicians have also cited him as an influence, including Billy Corgan, and Jay Massis. Eardrum Busters, yes, Eardrum Busters, and he is 62 years old today. We have Harold Robbins, an author. He's one of the best-selling authors of all times. He wrote 25 bestsellers, selling over 750 million copies in 32 languages. Oh, I hate the fact that they don't make a list. Here's some things. He was mentioned in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. He's also mentioned in Faulty Towers. And he was mentioned in some music. So there's some stuff there. Harold Robbins passed away at the age of 81 years old. We have Kota Ibushi, a Japanese professional wrestler and martial artist. He is signed to All Elite Wrestling. He is best known for his tenure with New Japan Pro Wrestling and the Dramatic Dream Team and the WWE. Let's see. He won a lot of stuff, it looks like. And I get tongue tied after saying all um, all the vowels, all the abbreviations. Um, with the Dream Team, he was a three-time open weight champion, five-time tag team champion, two-time six-man tag team champion, and of the um, two of the tag team titles were with Kenny Omega, and they were, as the team was called, the Golden Lovers. Their combined total of 351 days as championship is still a DDT record. He started working for New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then he freelanced a bit, and then he became part of the WWE. And then he did some other stuff here. So, Kota Ibushi, a Japanese professional wrestler. And Ibushi is good. Well, I bet he is. He looks kind of scary to me. And he is 43 years old today. We have Glenn Curtis, an American aviation and motorcycling pioneer. He was a founder of the U.S. aircraft industry. Um, he won a race at the world's first international air meet in France and made the first long distance flight in the U.S. His contributions in designing and building aircraft led to the formation of the Curtiss Aerospace and Motor Company, which later merged into the Curtiss-Wright Corporation. His company built aircraft for the U.S. Army and Navy, and during the years leading up to World War I, his experiments with seaplanes led to advances in naval aviation. His civil and military aircrafts were some of the most important types of interwar and World War II eras. And he passed away at the age of 52 years old. Mary Anning, an English fossil collector, dealer, and paleontologist. She became known internationally for her discovery in Jurassic marine fossil beds in the cliffs along the English Channel at the Lyme Regis in the county of Dorset, southwest England. Her findings contributed to changes in scientific thinking about prehistoric life and the history of the Earth. And she died at the age of 47 years old. We have Alison Carroll, an English gymnast, model, and actress. She was the live-action model of the video game character Lara Croft from 2008 to 2010. And we don't know what year she was born. They won't tell us. We have Tan Wee Kwong, a Malaysian badminton player in the doubles event. He had a partnership with Go Vi Shem, which began at the 2014 Thomas Cup. Together, they won the gold medal in the men's doubles and the mixed team event at the 2014 Commonwealth Games. They also won bronze at the 2014 Asian Games, and in their Olympic debut at the 2016 Rio Games, they won the silver medal, becoming the first Malaysian pair to achieve such a feat since 1996. In November 2016, they reached a career high ranking of world number one, making them the fifth ever Malaysian men's doubles pair to do so. And he is 36 years old today. Tan Wee Kwong. We have Frances Dinsmore, an anthropologist and ethnographer. She studied Native American music and culture, and in modern times, she may be described as an ethnomusicologist. Whoa. And going back to Ibushi, but he says he hasn't been the same since his back and ankle injuries. Well, that could I if I was a wrestler, I wouldn't be the same either. You do a lot of stuff with your back, throwing and everything else in wrestling. But yeah, it's a tough sport. It's a tough sport. We have Millie Quezada, a Dominican American singer. She specializes in merengue. She's a four-time Latin Grammy Award winner and has been referred to as the Queen of Merengue because of her impact on the world merengue music. I need to look her up. I need to look and find some of her music. I'm taking it off so that if it pops up something I don't want, I'm going to search. I'm going to find some music and put her in our music category. So this is her page. So if you'd like to go and listen to some of her music, here it is. There. And I also put it in our Discord if it's something that you're interested in checking out. Yeah. Excuse me. Some of those big words are hard to get your mouth around. So those are our birthdays today. I hope you enjoyed them. And if it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Now, I'm going to start doing our memes for today. Always remember, I clip these to put them as a video of themselves, you know, separate of themselves. So during the sharing of the memes, if there's a comment that it doesn't fit in with it or something like that, I will wait till after I finish the memes to share them. So just let you know that so that I'm not, excuse me, I'm not ignoring it. I will share it afterwards. And we have FKHC 2005. Hello to you. Whoops. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well. Oh wow, he broke both ankles. That's Ibushi, the Japanese wrestler, and needed surgery that he didn't want to get. Oh wow, ow! That's all I can say is ow. Okay, so we're going to start our memes for today. Oh, you're off today? Well, I'm glad you got off today after you had a horrible day at work yesterday. Uh, In honor of Eat More Fruits and Vegetables Day, it is now time for something meaningful. Iceberg! Iceberg! They have a way too much time on their hands. Da 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 da. I'd like to do the music, but I don't dare. First, the onion made me cry. Now the pepper is yelling at me. Eating vegetables is just too emotionally draining. Angry pepper. Uh, It was cucumtantic. Oh my. I'm sorry, my throat all of a sudden has gotten really clogged up. Oh, I apologize. And the angry peppers. Don't make your peppers angry. We don't have any vegetable jokes yet, so if you do, let us know. Good night, Sasha. You have a good one. Oh my goodness. Let us entertain you. That awkward moment when you're a vegan and you cut open a tomato, but then you make eye contact with it, and now you feel guilty and can't eat him. Oh, oh my, that's too funny. Every day, thousands of innocent plants are killed by vegetarians. Help end the violence. No. Yes, that was a sad Tom Ato. His name is Tom, and he's sad. Great. He cuts himself. Now we're all gonna cry. Uh, I guess I'm feeling a bit melancholy today. Oh, a sad little pumpkin, a sad little watermelon. Oh, he's melancholy. It's so funny. Mommy, why are people so cruel? It feels like they don't care at all. I don't always eat fruits and vegetables. When I do, they are covered in something incredibly unhealthy. Yes. Let's eat that broccoli with a ton of cheese. Let's make sure those carrots are glazed in brown sugar. Let's make them a wonderfully healthy meal into something crappy. But they do taste better when you do that a lot of times. Uh, um, my stem is up here. Or yes, lots and lots of dressing. Yes. But everybody, please, the stem is up there. Naughty fruit, naughty fruit. Okay, here's if you're posting your pictures in in various social medias, um, I love the LinkedIn one. I am Dove. I am yes. Um, and then Facebook, oh, the family hugs. And Instagram, they're sitting in a pool. It looks like. And in Tinder, they're like, "Hey, come on, baby, here I am." Nice melons, and the produce is not half bad either. I only eat fruits with names that sound like that of a Roman general. Maximus oranges. I'm sorry. For some reason, this just really tickles me. Maximus. Maximus Originus. That could really become very bad quickly. So we're going to stop right there. Me, every time I eat fruits or vegetables, man, I'm going to be so skinny tomorrow. Yes, I had some lettuce for lunch. It's going to counteract everything else I ate. And thumbs up. Good job. Even your fruit is telling you, good job. Oh. And yeah, you don't need drugs to have a good time. Do you expect me to believe that drugs were not involved here? Lots of drugs were involved there. And yes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away if you throw it hard enough. They look a little deranged there, do they not? Talk about vegging out. And everybody, those were our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Okay, everybody, it is 1 hour and 56 minutes into the show, 11:56 in my neck of the woods. I hope you all are doing well today. Let's see if I can find. Let's go here. Trying to find somebody that we could throw the show over to. So, okie doke. So here we have somebody here. Okay, I just wanted to get that ready to go. So we are done with our show for today. Let me go ahead and close the poll. It was Talk Like Yoda Day. So our poll was I like this Yoda quote best. Great wars. Wars not make one great. Or do not. There is no try. Fear is the path to the dark side. And unlearn what you have learned, you must. Those were our polls. And we have 15 votes. And do or do not, there is no try is in first. Wars not make one great is second. Fear is the path to the dark side is third. And unlearn what you have learned came in fourth. Thank you all 15 people who voted. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you for the 13 likes and the 9 people that are still watching. So, if you would like to help our friend Clifton 3D, he has to have some kind of laser beam treatments to help him with a lot of issues. He has to have 10 of them, and they're €100 each. So, if you would like to help him, you can go over to this Go Send Me or Give Send Go. I'm sorry. I'm making sure I'm typing it in correctly. So you can go over, to this site and help uh, and help them out. If you can't financially, if you could share out the link, that would be fantastic. Also, um, I have my morning shows Monday through Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. We do puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. You have just seen it. So if you enjoy it, come back on Friday to watch it again. Where is my mouse? There we go. At 4 o'clock, we're going to be watching some anime. We're starting the new JoJo arc. Diamond is Unbreakable. We're watching episodes 1 through 4, and we are watching the last 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop. And it's not tomorrow, it's today. Uh, Thursday at 5 p.m., we're going to be puttering in Fortnite. I can do anything in there. So, Lego, Creator, Battle Royale, whatever strikes my fancy, I will be playing it. Friday at 1, I'll be working on some new ornaments, which are actually coasters that I'm making into ornaments. And these are going to be these pretty little kitties. Aren't they adorable? So I'm going to have fun working on them. Saturday, we're watching the movie Inner Space as our late night movie at midnight. I am not having a Saturday morning show, a retro TV pretender, or no show on Monday. Why? Because I'm going to be out of town celebrating my nephew's first birthday, and I did complete the Lion Bank. If anybody is wondering. But I hope to be back on Monday at 8 for Batman the Animated Series. And we'll get back to doing our diamond painting next Tuesday when we will work on the dragon. If you'd like to support me on YouTube, you can with super stickers, super chats, membership, and membership gifting. You can also buy me a cup of coffee or check out my creator wish list at these links, Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can mail stuff to me at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Here are my streams and VODs, YouTube, Twitch, Twix, Discord, and Threads. If you need to know those, you can go to any of my About pages and they will be there. So, as I'm saying goodbye, and buddy, yes, may your path be clear and your journey safe. Go over to Enigma and let's try to get him to 500 YouTube subs. Um, he is a streamer uh, and does a lot of gaming. So go check out Enigma and let's get him to 500 YouTube subs. So, thank you so much for being here, everybody. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.